The best holiday destinations for 2020, Video Game Edition. If you're wanting a bite of the Big Apple but can also stomach an outbreak of supervillains, Marvel's Spider-Man will swing you off to New York's Manhattan quicker than you can claim that your spidey sense is tingling. Getting around NYC has never been easier in a video game thanks to Peter Parker's fabulous contraptions and uncanny ability to stick to vertical surfaces. But if you really must mix it with the pedestrians, the subway's a valid transportation option too. While in the city, be sure to check out its many famous streets and sights, including Chinatown, Times Square and the Empire State Building, and Avengers Tower. Pretty sure that's a real place, right? Heading across America to the West Coast, Sunseekers can drink in the rays of Los Santos in Grand Theft Auto 5. A game that, by now, surely needs no further introduction. Whether it's hiking across the slopes of Mount Chiliad or splashing in the surf down at Vespucci Beach, outdoorsy types will love the city and its surrounding area. Just try and keep hold of your wallet. And sticking on the West Coast, why not take a drive down to the high-tech playground of San Francisco, as seen in Watch Dogs 2. This wonderfully detailed recreation of one of the wealthiest cities in the States, with all the division that richness inevitably breeds, features all manner of real-world spots to sightsee at, including the Golden Gate Bridge, the Museum of Modern Art, countless cable cars, and even the offices of the game's makers, Ubisoft. There's even a virtual version of Silicon Valley to snoop around in for the nerds. If you were thinking of taking a break to Scotland's festival hosting Edinburgh, Forza Horizon 4 has you covered, albeit exclusively from the perspective of four wheels. Time travellers can relish in French Revolution-era Paris with Assassin's Creed Unity, and of course other games in the series are great for comparable history-class field trips, and Yakuza 0 delivers a Moorish version of 1980s Tokyo, full of video game arcades, discos to dance at, karaoke bars, and bikini fighting. If cockfighting is more your thing, and let's be honest now, when it's virtual, why wouldn't it be? Hop over to the Hong Kong of sleeping dogs for some fearsomely foul play, as well as another healthy dose of karaoke. But perhaps you're more of a tropical persuasion when it comes to holiday booking. Well, pack the factor 50 for the Rook Islands, the setting for Far Cry 3, because things can get so hot out there. Somewhere around where the Indian Ocean meets the Pacific that they're literally deadly. Pro tip, don't try to pet the bears, they will end you. The claw-happy furry harbingers of doom, and it's probably best not to pet the pirates either. If the Rook Islands are way too, let's say, violent for you, try catching a speedboat to the Monument Islands of the Touryst. Yes, some might say that they're something of a square destination, but these blissful little ports of calm amid a glistening blue sea are just the ticket for anyone needing to de-stress. Okay, so there are some weird temple things around too, but come on, what's a holiday without some adventure? If you're able to hop back into that time machine of yours, Kenya on the 26th century is yours to explore in Halo 3. Just watch out for all those laser beams, and don't stand too close to anything in New Mombasa around, let's say, October the 21st, 2552. Be somewhere else is what we're saying. Like, for example, your own island getaway that you can name whatever you want to. Animal Crossing New Horizons lets you build a community on a spot of paradise entirely of your shape and style. The raccoons here do talk though, and what's more, they keep on sending you bills for just trying to live your gosh darn best life. So if that's too freaky for you, keep that Switch powered down. What's that? It's a struggle that you're actively after? Then please try to make your way across a near-future post-apocalyptic America in Death Stranding. Alternatively, you could try to make your way across a near-future post-apocalyptic America in The Last of Us. The difference is, while many can ultimately be boiled down to one key point, in the first game you pee on mushrooms, while in the second, they try to eat you. But if America's just too much of a land of the free for you, then another near-future post-apocalyptic trip can be taken in Metro Exodus. You'll need to navigate your way through a shattered vision of Russia, while all the while dodging dangerous monsters and even more dangerous men. It's a long haul ride this too, with the hard frost of winter giving way to spring and then summer, only for the cold to again descend. Pack your thermals, and as many bullets as your pockets can bulge with. Finally, if it's less a case of place and more that you just want to get away from it all, and by all we mean other humans too, then there's only one place to set your GPS for. The small Shropshire village of Yorton might not be top of many travel agents' booking lists, but let us tell you, Everybody's Gone to the Rapture is perfect for finding yourself in the serene silence of, well, an incredibly mysterious case of everyone else completely vanishing. The local pubs are empty, so too the playgrounds, the community centre, the doctor's surgery, and the holiday park. A few phones might disturb your peace and quiet whilst you're sauntering around the abandoned lanes and forest paths, but just ignore them, we reckon. What's the worst that could happen?